It's finally here. Following the conclusion of the pre-season portion of the Overwatch League, we are now a step closer to main event time come January. It's been a long time coming, but it is now within grasp. Today, we are going to talk specifically about the Overwatch League, why it works, as well as the steps taken by its organizers, which we feel ensures that this venture is not just a one-off, but instead a long-term project that will become the standard bearer for all professional esports tournaments in many years to come. Point 1. Overwatch evolved into an esports title organically. As opposed to how every other game's released nowadays, immediately touting themselves as the next big esports title, Overwatch took the rare and bold step in allowing its player community to decide and chart what the game is about and where it is headed before fully committing themselves to that esports label. By doing so, the progression is more organic and natural, allowing it to thrive down to the most casual of viewers and players. The Overwatch League fans are players of the game and didn't just jump onto the hype for the sake of its popularity. Heck, if they wanted a more popular game to get into, follow League or even Dota. Even Counter-Strike is still strong, if you talk about shooter titles. To build a solid fan base, you will have to have a strong foundation, and that foundation is a complex mixture of strong and dedicated community, high and constant player base, as well as a thriving esports scene. Number 2, franchise approach. Sports franchise means that a contractual right is granted to any person or persons to own and operate a sports team in a specified location. In typical fashion, sports franchises adopt the name of the location they are based in, along with the philosophies and the unique traits associated with the locale. The franchise approach allows the Overwatch League to thrive and build on its audience at a specific location, while at the same time, allowing itself room to move about to any city when the time is right. At any given time, the league can expand with addition of more eligible teams located at other cities. Similar to the NFL and NBA, the presence of these teams in these cities encourages organic growth on lower tier levels of competition, which in turn generates excitement and long-term development of the sport in that area. The franchises will feel obliged to develop the amateur scene, as over a long-term period will serve as talent feeder to the top-tier teams. Tying the teams to a particular locale ensures a steady support and revenue stream from its local fans, of course, as well as from those outside of it. As seen in the introduction of the in-game currency called tokens, whence the fans can buy to support their Overwatch League teams via digital merchandising, expect more unique avenues introduced by the league to aid teams on the financial aspect as well. The absence of relegation to lower-tiered competition makes the league more attractive in the eyes of commercial partners, and expect to see more investments from non-gaming brands to pour into the league as time goes by. Leagues operating on a franchise model don't get relegated, and monetary bonuses are performance and merchandise dependent, thus avoiding the risk of a huge revenue drop or even disbandment in case of relegation or just a bad season. Talent. By pooling all the best Overwatch talent under one banner and creating the perception that only the best players get picked by these franchises, the Overwatch League builds itself as the ultimate pinnacle of the burgeoning scene. Not only focusing at the top, the multiple layers which the Overwatch League has formed in the form of contenders and challenger circuits shows transparency, and that any aspiring pro player can make it to the league, and now they know how to do it. The presence of 3 Korean-based rosters in the Overwatch League in Seoul, London, and New York, each where they are made of players from teams who were super successful in the Korean OG and Apex scene prior to this, is a testament that the best of the best compete here. It acts as a precedent for many more players and teams to migrate to the Overwatch League in the future. While some detractors may claim it is a form of talent drain, such move opens room for newer and younger teams to emerge and fill these vacant spots, such as Runaway from Korea and Miraculous Youngster in China. Who knows, in a couple years we will see teams form based on players from Runaway and Miraculous Youngster competing in the Overwatch League. Corralling the best players together also solves the biggest question of all, which is the best Overwatch team in the world. This creates intrigue and excitement that will attract even the most casual of viewers to hop onto the bandwagon. The last point is developer support. The countless updates and tweaks on Overwatch Heroes since launch led to a much more stable and balanced game, a feature that esports circuits thrive on. Of course, those changes of meta and complaints about overpowered heroes crop up from time and time again, but it's a good thing. The meta shifts ensures players and teams strive to improve and experiment with new strats, further adding to the unpredictability of each match. The fact that the pros play on similar rules and conditions as casuals do add to the game's appeal at the highest level. Pro strategies, while mostly unusable at a casual setting, shows the public what is achievable when played at top-tier regions of the game, and it's not really rocket science to be pulled off. So there you go. 4 main reasons why we feel the Overwatch League works and why you should be excited about it. The season kicks off on January 12th, 2018 for Malaysian time, and you can keep up to date with all the news, analysis and scores here at kakuchopure.com. This is Ken, signing off. I'll see you guys later.